awesome. But yeah, then we got to filming. We filmed for like 10 months. Yeah, it was a long shoot. It was pretty awesome though. Then I mean, I haven't really done too much since then, like since filming that.
Cool, that's cool. But you guys used to sit down and like in circles and read the books, like.
Oh yeah.
That must have been the most silent recess ever.
It was, and they like place for us to do recess. Like it was under construction all year, and then the second that like it was
Lerman, big star like coming into that role, but like a little bit older, taking some liberties with the character. When
I see that all the time.
Were you thinking of that when you were kind of putting your stamp on the character?
A little bit. I mean, that's kind of just what Percy Jackson is. You know what I mean? And I mean, I watched the movies. I watched them like as I was reading the books. I love the movies. I love them as like movies. I just don't think that they were perfect Percy Jackson movies in my opinion.
Right.
I loved them though. Like the cameraman on set and help like set up the shot and have them teach me stuff. So that was really cool.
Jackson books on the side, like.
I mean, we did talk about Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we would like in between takes we'd always go up to like Rick if he was there, and we would go talk to him and like pick his mind. Like where does the cap of Riptide go when even Son of the Star coming out?
Yeah.
He would like send us the copies before they came. One of the first days on set with Rick was a day where I had like you drool when you sleep scene.
Yeah.
So I have like I'm not really wearing any pants in that scene. I'm like underwear. And I just didn't want to put any pants on when we weren't filming, so I just walk around in my underwear because it was sunny out. And that was like one of his first days on set, and I walked straight up into the producer's tent. He was standing right there, and I was in my underwear.
Wait, this was your first time meeting him in your underwear?
This is not my first time meeting him, but my first time like seeing him on set, like talking to him while filming. I was thinking about this watching last night's episode. Like plot-wise, it makes much more sense for us to go from the underworld straight to go to the Empire State Building. And like since Zeus is not very happy with them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then maybe you take a boat because of your father. So damn, now I kind of want to see that. No, but dope stuff. I don't mind spoilers, by the way.
Okay.
I don't mind.
There's like I think like every book from here just gets like better and better, and they're all amazing. So that really says something. Yeah. But like there's like a scene where they're at the Roman camp, and they're playing like their version of Capture the Flag, and this person gets like impaled and died. I think I got texted by everyone on the Adam Project like congratulating me, which is really nice, and that's really good to hear. Thing I've tried, but
you've been knocking at their door like, hey guys,
please just something, please. I mean, I hope there's like some kind of, again, like I feel like I liked how like No Way Home didn't like crowd the story with like a bunch of different like cameos.
I hit you up.
Pull on my letterbox.
Okay. Oh, he's on Letterboxd, y'all. Okay, I got
4. How do you see that?
It should be on like your profile.
Well, I can tell you like some of my favorites. Let's check the ones I've like done most recently. I watched all the John Wick movies recently. Those were really good.
Nice. Marathon? John Wick Marathon?
I did.
Nice.
I actually, one of my favorite movies that I've like ever watched, and I watched it on a plane ride back from filming Percy Jackson, was The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh, with Logan Lerman.
That was such an amazing movie.
That was your first time watching it?
I watched it twice and I cried both times on the same plane ride.
Okay, what was the scene that made you cry?
It was at the end when he was like freaking out, or like after You watched the movie?
Yes.
Like after, like the kiss the prettiest girl in the room.
And he kisses him. Oh.
And then when he's like freaking out, it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just like, I felt so bad at that scene.
The secondhand embarrassment in that scene is very palpable.
Oh my God, you could feel it.
You know, especially, you know, the build up to that scene, how, you know, she's the reason why he's kind of like in that friend group to begin with.
Yeah.
Right. And, you know, seeing what she goes through, and he thinks he's such a good guy, but not like the creepy good guy type of way. Like he genuinely cares for Emma Watson's character. And like the way everything just goes quiet.
Right after, like he just ruined it in like one moment.
It's like, and then you worry about him because obviously his mental health is, you know, on the decline. And so I remember that scene very, very vividly, and the way it's acted is just perfectly acted.
It's
it's really great.
He like never stops worrying, and then like they just won't talk to him, and then I like how he never gives up on them.
Yeah.
In like the way that he's like, all right, I'll give you space, but I still care about you, and that like shows in that scene. You know, like he punches that guy in the face.
Yeah. When he says, I think I remember this pretty vividly when he says, "Touch my friends again, and I'll blind you."
Oh yeah.
Which is like, whoa. And I really like what they did with that scene where they didn't show what he did. They kind of put us in his headspace where he kind of like blacked out.
Right, yeah.
Oh wow. Like wait, where are you coming from?
Or 2 plane rides technically. I was coming from Vancouver back to Pennsylvania where I live, and I had a connecting flight. They were both like 2-3 hours, and I watched it both flights.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was just such like I don't know. It just like changed the way I look at stuff. It was that good, and that's like crazy. I also really liked Dead Poet Society.
Yes.
I watched that a long time ago.
Yeah.
I rewatched it recently. It's just such a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also watched Black Phone recently.
Black Phone is good.
That was terrifying.
Black Phone, yeah, it's terrifying because it's real.
That's
right.
That's like the most terrifying part, though.
Exactly. Like there's supernatural stuff in it, but the real danger is like the danger that he's in right then and there.
Exactly. It's like this can happen. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm super excited for on Black Phone, on Mason Thames too. How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Action.
He's going to be Hiccup.
I'm so excited for that too.
So you're a How to Train Your Dragon fan.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you saw all 3 movies.
All 3.
See, I want your opinion on this because I truly think that How to Train Your Dragon is like up there with the greatest trilogies of all time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right?
Because it's like with Kung Fu Panda too.
Yes, Kung Fu Panda. Last thing I'm gonna ask you before we get to go, how do you feel about Toy Story 4? No.
Listen, I remember. This is gonna sound so stupid. All right, but the first time I watched that, it was in like 6th grade or something like that.
Right.
I don't know, maybe 7th grade. And I had this class at school where you literally just watched movies, right?
Okay.
And
perfect for you.
we ate like food. Exactly. We ate food and watched movies. That was the class. They put on Toy Story 4. And I was like, all right, I'm like in 7th grade. I'm not gonna. It's Toy Story. Why are we watching this?
Okay.
I remember I was sitting there and like I had like multiple people from higher grades in my class and stuff, and I remember watching that. Again, like a movie is rated on how it makes you feel.
Right.
And I remember I was sitting there and I just started like sobbing, and I hit it, like I hit it in my shirt and stuff.
Okay.
And I was so sad because like I was like, what? You ended on this note? Like the whole point was to like live it out, right, and be with like your human, and then you leave me like this. It felt like Woody was leaving me, but she still had time to play with him. That was my least favorite thing. I just like spit, I think.
Oh no, it's fine. You're passionate.
I'm passionate about it. Exactly. I listen. It was a great movie, right? I love Pixar, but why it felt like I hadn't played with Woody enough. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I get